Good morning and welcome to another Japan tour adventures. This is the fifth video in the segment, so I hope you have been enjoying it thus far. We started our last leg of the journey, really, or final leg, in Hakodate morning market, and as the name suggests, it is only open in the morning. I think they close by like 11 or 12. It was so cool to see. They definitely had a lot of fresh fish that they would chop up for you right there to eat. There was also this guy that was like shaving kelp or some kind of seaweed, and man, that knife must be so sharp to be doing something like this. But yeah, lots of fresh produce and lots of fresh fish. As you can see, they're trying to get out, and this man is weighing one, and to make sure it doesn't escape, you put it on its back. How was that?
It's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, super yummy.
Okay, I look forward to eating
Very nice and
this.
sweet. It's a superior cantaloupe.
Oh, we've been having poopy cantaloupe on the ship, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just really neat to see. Not all the vendors were open, as you can see, but it's really cool that there's like this little teeny sushi shop where you can pick up a lot of stuff on the go, and lots and lots and lots of fish. But I am so happy we got a chance to do this. It was just so relaxing and enjoyable to walk around the market. And then we realized that there was even more space outside, so we decided we'd wander around to the next market, because there's lots of different vendors and places to go. They had scallops cooking, and we found the start of more stamps. Our biggest day of finding stamps was when we were in Hakodate, for sure. And there's this anime, what was it called? I can't remember now, but it's the movie Conan. That's it, Conan. The movie is based in Hakodate, which I thought was really cool, and they had this promotional video, or this promotional thing, where they've got stamps hidden, or not hidden exactly, because you can find where they are, but they're all over like very big attractions for you to be getting some stamps. And I cannot wait to show you guys all the stamps we got. I loved the music that they had playing outside, and then all of the fake food that they had covered in cling wrap, so that you can see like what these places had. I will forever love the fake food in Japan. Like, I knew that they did this because there are places like this in Toronto that do that as well, but it was just so cool to see and enjoy the music. So as you can see, this was the start of the market when we were walking. They were just opening up for the day, and it was already starting to get pretty busy, and lots of different places. Hey, look, Inception, there's me. But there was lots of places to eat on the strip, which was really cool. And everything, as you can see, is very reasonably priced. It makes me so sad. The next place that we went to was Goryōkaku Tower, and you could see where the fort was down below. Like, you really have no concept of this when you're on the ground, but when you get up to see where you are, it's so cool. And like, it's a very historic fort. I don't remember all of the history. Well, Chris was reading most of it, but it seemed like it was very interesting, and that they didn't let the British or the Americans take over or something like that. It was the start of cherry blossom season here, so you could see all the buds and everything. It was really cool. And then after that, we went up in a gondola ride. What? It was so neat. There you can see our ship. You'll see it again from the top, but the ship is huge. But it was very fun to go up this gondola ride. It was definitely a nice and chill excursion today, considering like all the other ones were like so crazy that we had been doing lately. It was nice to have like a more relaxed one, and you can see there is the roadway up the mountain, which we will be taking later on to come back down. but you're literally driving on like the side of the mountain. And I know some people were definitely nervous about that, but it was still pretty awesome to see it. I wasn't afraid personally, but I know some people definitely were. There, you can see a really good, we were at the top outside on the gondola, after the gondola ride outside, and this is the view that you see of the city, which was very neat to see. And here you can see, like, it's quite high up. I don't remember how many flights of stairs it was. Here's a cool, these are all cool pictures that Chris takes. I just plump in all the pictures that Chris gives me because they're so much nicer. Well, I'm the videographer, so I didn't take that many photos, and Chris takes the pictures. So, you know, that's how you get all these pictures. So thank Chris. So here we're coming back from our final excursion of the day. This place was quite hilly, I found, and we are going to be en route to go to our first vegan restaurant, which is so hilarious because it's our final leg of the trip and we went to a vegan restaurant. What's so funny is I felt like we had the most fun just like wandering around and doing stuff in Hakodate and Aomori compared to all the other places because we had more time to just like peter around and do stuff. But this, you can tell, was like, used to be a working elevator there. They have a small kitchen in the back, or in the front, I should say, of this small place, and we're going to have a delicious, super late vegan lunch. It is literally a small rectangle back there where they're making us our food, and yeah, where all of this stuff is. This was a working elevator at some point. Like, what? It's cool to see how they convert stuff. But anyways, this was their kind of like bento lunch, I guess. But everything is seasonal. Everything is so fresh and delicious, and you just want to weep. It's so good. And here was our dessert and our drink. And here you can see what the store looked like. You literally had to go outside into right beside to go to the washroom, like at the very back. There was kids playing in like this little area across the street from us there, and we're just en route to go and explore. This place over here, oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, look at how cute. It's like what we got, but like a more modern version.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so into this.
Do you think?
Yeah, of course. That's all super cool.
Chris, look, you can make like a little... Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, really? Chris, did you see Beauty and the Beast? Come look. The cute little rabbits. Oh, yeah. Look, Chris, it looks like the guy that takes you on the boat adventure. Oh my god. Chris, did you see the piggies on the potty? Really? So, you know, it's using like all of my willpower not to buy something over there. You laugh.
No, I laugh because I'm like, I believe it.
Oh, but these are so cute. I got the tail end of you petting it. It's true.
That's just adorable.
That's so cute. Do 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 do. Whatever pops into your noodle. Wander, wander, wander over yonder. Wee you. Wee you, wee you. Where's it going? Don't tell me some old person on the ship passed away. Don't. What are you doing? Don't come this way. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm sure everything's fine. Wee you. What a fun sunset. Whee! What a big anchor. That's so big. Wow.
That'd be like.
Yeah, get in the picture so we can see. What? You know I'm doing a video, right? Okay, fun fact, someone did knock their noggin, and that's why the ambulance was coming. On your way in, the tide had changed, and yeah, someone did clunk themselves and needed to go to the hospital. But yeah, this vegan food was to weep for. It was so good, and I wish I could have it every day. The next day we were in Aomori, and this was technically the last leg of our trip. I mean, we do go back to Yokohama, and we also end up staying in Ginza, but this was technically the last leg of the ship, and so we were going to a what's it called, lantern museum, and then we're going to see pottery, but little did we know what kind of lantern stuff we were going to be looking at. So Aomori has a Nebu, how do you say this again, Chris?
Nebuta.
See, you doing this doesn't help me. What did I tell you? I told you it doesn't help. Anyways, there is a Nebuta festival in Aomori, and these were the floats. I don't know if exactly they were from last year or when exactly they were from, but we thought we were just going to be looking at little lanterns. Little did we know that you needed to be on the 4th floor to almost be eye to eye with these lanterns, and that they are massive, and that people push them through the streets of Aomori, or they go on barges on the water for people to see from a distance. And the whole idea originally stemmed from, well, the deities and gods cannot leave their shrines, so why don't we make little homes for them, more like big homes, and we'll parade them through the town for them to see everybody instead of everybody going to them. Now it has become a huge festival that people flock to in the dead heat of summer, and the lawmakers also are, when we were watching some of these get made in their studio space, as you can see here, the size compared to the buildings, some of the lawmakers are also the artists that work on these wonderful floats, and they also have to be able to fit in shipping containers, because once they're done in Aomori, they get shipped over to Brazil for their carnival, which we thought was insane, but also super amazing altogether. And so, you know, we absolutely loved getting a chance to see this. We were blown away, like so breathtaking. And I think even the design of this building was so cool too, because it was round. So the way that you have to take an elevator to go up, but then as you're going round and round, kind of like a spiral down, that's where all of these pieces of art and, you know, the costume that they wear and the musical instruments and all that kind of stuff are part, or, you know, all the way as you're going down and down and down the spiral, you see all of this. So I thought that that was so neat that they were able to utilize the space so well, so that, you know, you can understand all of the artistry and the intricacies, and also see, you know, where their ideas came from and their sketches and dioramas, and seeing like this half piece like this was just so neat as well. Like, see that they have an armature and then they put paper, but it's so cool. So you have you have a ton of people that hold it and they walk it through the streets. It is man-powered. How cool is that? They're so big. Look at the fishy. Give you an idea of scale. They're huge. We had to go up to the 4th floor to almost be line with the lanterns. This is definitely not what I expected. So here you can see what the images look like of the ones we were seeing. I wanted to show you guys the awesome toilets before we never saw them again. They have heated toilets, they have music in it so that it's like a privacy noise thing, and a place to put your children so that they don't move around, and heated seats. I'm going to miss those toilets and the bidets so much. So here you can see the new floats that they're making this year. I would call these more floats than lanterns, but anyway, so it's just kind of like a thicker kind of like paper, and then the way that they seal it so that it's waterproof is by using acrylic paint on everything. So paper and acrylic paint on a wire mesh is what you got here. So yeah, we saw these floats to begin with and we're like, okay, these are like not that big. And then we go inside and we're just like, bam, in the face, look at how massive this thing is. And yeah, we were really taken aback. But it was such an amazing experience. And as you can see, there's other people on the other side. Now that's the corkscrew going down and down through seeing the different artworks. But yeah, what an experience. If you go to Aomori in the summer, definitely check out the festival. And if you can't make it there in the summer, definitely check out this museum because it is just super to die for. And yes, almost every single place, even divey places, have those amazing toilets, okay, that are heated and clean your butt for you. If you go to Japan, don't be ashamed. Use their amazing toilets. Yes, please use their toilets. So next we went to a really cool ceramic place, a ceramic studio. This was what we were very excited to go and see. They do this like a really, really old school way. These kilns were turned off 2 days ago. They fired them 2 days ago, and the brick is still warm, which is so crazy to think. So yes, I go up and touch it, and like it's still actually really hot. It's really shocking how warm it is still. And just the method that so the way that they use these kilns is like a very old school method where it's like clay that you get from this area, or you grind down what you have. So it's very environmentally friendly. So like old buildings, they'll take the bricks and stuff like that and grind them up to make into clay. And watching these people just work on the clay is just so amazing. So they'll only fire their kilns, what did they say, about 2 times a month. And so the way that they actually use these kilns, again, very old school way, is you fill them up as much as you possibly can. And then depending on what kind of look you want for the clay, you would put in either apple wood, or you would put in rice hay or rice grass, and then that would add the color to the clay. And you stack everything on top of each other, and you put the coals right on top of everything, and you kind of don't know what you're going to get until it comes out, really. So very neat. I really, really love it. And this is so different people, artists from around the world that come and study here. These are the different pieces that they have made for them to keep as like a thank you. The other really cool thing is that the guy that started this, the amazing artist, he used to be a nurse, and he wanted a way to help patients that had you know, any kind of, you know, like, instead of just putting them in an insane asylum, quote unquote, back in the day, he wanted to find a better way of trying to help patients. And so he realized that people using their hands and using clay was a better way to really help heal everyone. And so that he was doing that for a very long time, and then decided he wanted to open up his own place to employ people and other artists around the world. And yeah, this is how it started. And so you can come here and study, and it's just so amazing to think of like one idea and then look what it becomes, you know? So yeah, we're so happy that we got to see this experience. So then we walked in Aomori. We went to a bookstore, which turned out to be kind of like an everything store, because I ended up getting some Copic markers here. They have lots of notebooks and sketchbooks and mangas and like every kind of art supply you would want. I'm actually quite shocked. So we were in here for quite some time. I got myself a new fountain pen. Chris waited to get himself the Dragon Ball Z manga until we were in Ginza. But yeah, here are all the art supplies. I couldn't believe the amount of stuff that a quote-unquote bookstore would have. We were very pleasantly surprised. But listen to this music. This is for all the crossings.
Yeah, it's as close.
Oh yeah, the 100 yen store is on the 4th floor, it says.
Okay.
So every major crossing seems to have that chime in Hakodate, which I thought was super, super cool and amazing. I loved the song. From far away, we're like, what is this? This place here, we found a little coffee shop. We decided to sit our keisters down, and this place was just so neat and different. And we got ourselves a coffee and a tea, and we hung out here for a little bit and decided to go back to the ship for some lunch. How was it? Best coffee shop ever. This was fun. And the clocks everywhere is like killing me. Oh,
Over there.
yeah.
Stop breaking everything in the shop.
This is so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, down we go.
Back to the ship.
Back to the ship.
We gotta see if we can order a pizza.
Yeah,
I
pizza
thought
time.
pizza was C-Day.
Yeah, but maybe I want a pizza today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Is that really a problem?
Double pizzas.
This place
No.
was fantastic.
I got a good shot of it.
We definitely went back for pizza, and yes, most of the stores that you want to go to are on the 2nd floor, but it was amazing. Here's the sunset. Loved it. Hey guys, so what did you think of that segment of the trip? This is the Japan vlog number 5. I cannot believe it's already the 5th vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it. What was your favorite part? We definitely loved being able to wander around the towns, having a little bit more leisure time after the excursions, which was so much fun to enjoy, as well as different vantage points of being up high, because up to this point we weren't on really that many going up high and like seeing what was around us. So having that aspect was really cool. And the floats, the lanterns, we were just blown away. It was just so different. We had never experienced anything like that before. But if you got this far, definitely let me know what your favorite thing was down below. Definitely don't forget to give this video a like and a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because most of you actually aren't subscribed to the channel when I definitely look at my analytics. And if you want to support me further, please feel free to check out my Patreon or my Etsy shop, because right now I am a self-employed artist, and any support, may that be a comment, a like, a buy, whatever you can muster, really means the world to me, because I love doing this stuff for you guys and I wouldn't be doing it without you. So thanks so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.